My birthday was in May, and my hubby planned a whole day of thrifting to celebrate. Are you ready? Let's get started. It's my birthday, and my hubby took off work, and we're heading to Starbucks because free Starbucks drink. I had to write a note so I didn't forget. You only have one day to get it. So we're heading there for that, and then we're going to hit some garage sales. It's raining on my birthday. Well, we're ready for plan B, right, honey?
Yep.
We were in a monsoon, and I've been wanting to go to the store. I think Missy Waite mentioned it on her channel. So where are we at?
Strasburg.
We're in Strasburg. And little piece of trivia, is this the exact same building? Okay, so this is the building that Majestic Turnaround used to be in. So I'm going to go in and check it out. I don't know if hubby's coming in or not. I have recently downsized to smaller purses, but I love the style and material of this Vera Bradley. I found the Avon. Came back to the same place to eat, the Amish Store restaurant. I'm going to give you a little view here. It's just beautiful, in case you missed it last time. Hubby dropped me off and he's parking, so I have a minute. Isn't it beautiful and peaceful? I think that's where it just were, isn't it? That pretty building?
No, that's the hotel, actually.
Oh, that's the hotel. Well, we're heading down the road back the way we came, because we're gonna hit the Harvest Thrift. Last time I was there, the prices were kind of high, but I'm gonna give them another try and see if I can find anything today. This is the one where they have two stores side by side. So while we're at the light here, did you enjoy your lunch?
It was good.
What'd you have?
Salad bar.
Oh, yum. Me too. What was your favorite thing?
The broccoli salad.
I thought you were gonna say being with me.
Well, that's a given. That's why I'm here.
Well, thanks. This was my favorite thing that I saw all day, but at $13.50 that's not thrift store prices to me. I think this was a miss. I should have picked up that Elvis mug. It was probably 50 cents. This was so cool, but the decal was coming off. I did think about purchasing this. Back at the trading post thrift store. Haven't been finding anything today much. I've actually spent around $3. Right out the gate, I saw these two big bins that they usually have, and it was full of things for $0.25. I love digging in these bins. You never know what you're going to find. This tray looks like something that my husband would like to make. Isn't it cool? We went back again to Home and Hope, and this was the first time that we got to shop in their new room.
Too. Consider cleaning up the clutter and donating to support Goodwill's mission today.
I didn't get a whole lot of stuff on this trip, but the things that I did get, I really love. So let's get started here. The first piece is from the Harvest Thrift Store, and this is a beautiful little lap Afghan, I guess you would say. I love the colors. It's very soft. Seems like it's very well done. And I'll probably put this on the end of our guest room bed because it goes with the colors in my craft room. So I call it craft room and guest room and Melody's room interchangeably. So that was $2.50. That'll go right in the washer so I can get it cleaned up. The little Afghan washed up beautifully, and I love it here on the bed with the quilt that I have. What do you think? And then the next item is from Helping Hearts. And it was so funny. I went through the whole store and then went out, got back in the Jeep and looked up, and right there in the window, I saw this on display. I think it's so cute. It was 50 cents and it's going into my smiley face collection. Can you spot the new smiley? It's right there. I love it so much. I did thin out my collection, and if you missed my last video, I'll link it here so you can see my new smiley face shelf. Seems like a trend here, one item per store. Next was the trading post, and I got these two little boxes of, I want to call them rosette candle holders. On the back, they say made in Japan. They're candles by EMKAY, E-M-K-A-Y, which I've heard of before. I actually have some candles in my booth by that company. So that's all I got there. Those will actually be for sale in my booth. And then breaking the trend, we went to Home and Hope, and they had opened their new whole area. It's like a whole showroom area. I'm not sure what they call it, but it's a new wing. And I actually got 3 items there. This item is incomplete, but I got a whole little grab bag of the needles that my friend Melody collects. And these are the ones that she didn't want from the grab bag, but she took the ones that she wanted when she was here in May. So these will be waiting. She's gonna make one complete set out of the 2 that I got from the grab bag. So whenever she brings that back to me, I'll probably put this in my booth as a grab bag, what's left. I love this item. I just think, hey, hi. I think it's so darling. Try not to blind you. Ugh, let me step back a little bit or sit back a little bit. That's better. See the birds here? Aren't they darling? I think this is probably a Homeco piece. It's plastic, hard plastic. There I go, blinding you again. And for $1, I thought, why not? Somebody's probably going to want that. That will go in my booth. And then this item, I think I'm going to have mixed reviews on. I picked it up for $1. Oh goodness, the glare is awful. There's a lot going on here. This reminded me of the 70s. Now, if you look very closely, right there in the top is this adorable deer. And I can't really tell, I don't think he's flocked, but I did sell another piece similar to this without the deer. I mean, it didn't have a deer in it at all. And so I thought this is kind of boho 70s. So it's going in my booth, or if you have to have it, let me know. And then the last place that I got something at was a Goodwill that we went to on our way home. I will be sure to link the address in my description box. And I actually spent $7.52. Big surprise, the best or the most that I spent was at a Goodwill, right? So I found another one of these. You've probably already seen the video. It was a different design, of course, but I'm falling in love with these little tea caddies, I guess you would call it. And I ask if they ever wrapped things like this at the Goodwill, and they said no. So this is new in package, and it's actually got the original tea in there. So if you're not familiar, the lid comes off, you can fill it with tea bags, and then you can just pull out one at a time through the slot at the bottom. So I just thought this was adorable, and it will be for sale, and it's going in my booth, and I paid up for it $3.14. So I thought that was really high. And actually, that's probably the highest priced item of the whole day. Then I also got these trays. I just think they are darling. There's a set of 2 for $2.14, and then here's a set of 3 for $3.14. I'm sorry, for $2.14, which seemed like a ripoff if I got 3 for $2.14 and they marked these $2.14. I think they could have marked them down a little. But there's nothing really special about them as far as where they were made. It doesn't even say. Well, actually, on the front, this one says JSNY made in China. But I just thought they were so cute and that somebody would want them. I've had good luck selling this size of tray before in my booth. So one that has 2, one of those will be for sale. And then 2 of the 3 will be for sale because I'm keeping one of each. That is everything that I got for a whole day of shopping, plus lunch. If you have a favorite, I would love to know in the comments below. I told my husband we're probably not going to go back to Amish Country for a while because the prices have gone up so high that I'm really not able to shop there much for resale. But I'm sure I'll go back someday because it is my happy place. It's very peaceful. I love the food and just love being down there, but we're going to give it a break for a while. Now I'd like to show you some clips from my booth. I've had a request to show it more often so you can see what is for sale. If you'd like to purchase anything, make sure to contact me via email, which I'll put right here, or you can always contact me on Instagram message. Thanks for checking out my booth. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.